Welcome everyone to WCW Saturday Night. I am your host as always, the one-man commentator, the Ant One. Once again, World Championship Wrestling is bringing you the hottest action in the world today. The home of professional wrestling. This is the go-home show before the Slamboree pay-per-view tomorrow afternoon, Sunday, my time / Saturday evening, your time, and the other parts of the world. We got a great show for you here tonight. In the opening match, we got Candice LeRae taking on Kris Statlander in her first debut appearance with World Championship Wrestling. So let's see what Kris Statlander's got. Those are not familiar with her, she was originally in AEW, but like with Britt Baker, I saw her floundering. I gave her a lot of money. I gave her opportunities to excel and expand her craft, and she took my offer to come and fight for WCW. So welcome aboard, Kris Statlander. And the second match, we got Big Boss Man taking on Dominik Mysterio, who thinks he's a badass because he spent time in prison. Should be an interesting match. Third match, we got Liv Morgan taking on Bayley. These two were part of the Battle Royale this past Nitro episode to determine who will be facing Alexa Bliss for the WCW Women's Championship at Slamboree. Although Bayley did pretty well for herself. She eliminated quite a few competitors, but it just was not her night. Neither of them won. The winner of that match was Rhea Ripley, but tonight they're squaring off. And the fourth match, we got Dolph Ziggler taking on Cactus. Now, originally there was going to be a rematch between Dolph Ziggler and British Bulldog because of Dolph Ziggler's actions last episode on Saturday Night WCW, but I decided to pull that match and save it for Slamboree because, I mean, why not? Might as well settle the differences there instead of on a show like this. I just think it'll be better. So yes, so Dolph Ziggler's taking on Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack has not been seen since he lost to Vader on the first episode of WCW Saturday Night, so this is a chance to earn a little bit of a win and redemption on his part. Same with Dolph Ziggler. And in the main event, oh, this is a big main event. Trust me when I say it. Rick Rude, Sting, longtime rivals in WCW are competing here tonight. Although this is the first time that the Ravishing One is taking on Crow Sting, because they've never ever competed with this version of Sting. He's only competed with the lame Surface Sting. I mean, I'm sorry, I wasn't a big fan of Surface Sting, but doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Let's see what Galaxy's favorite alien, Kris Statlander, has as she takes on Candice LeRae right here, right now. Candice LeRae, also part of the Women's Battle Royale on Nitro. Sadly, she didn't get very far, but doesn't matter. She's picking herself up, dusting herself off, and looking to pick up the pieces by getting a win with newcomer Kris Statlander here. Can she do it? Anything's possible. Then again, Kris Statlander could end up defeating Candice LeRae, and that would be pretty impressive for her debut match in World Championship Wrestling. Like I said, anything can happen. But if I were Candice, I would definitely want to get a win over Kris or any person she's facing, really, to pick herself up, climb the ladder for a future WCW Women's title shot, or maybe a tag team title shot. You never know, because there's the Women's Championship and also the Women's Tag Team Championship. But that's up to her. The following contest is one match at a time. One match at a time. Making her way to the ring. Hope everyone is doing well. From Anaheim, doing well for your Friday evening or Saturday afternoon for me. For me personally, it hasn't been a very good Saturday. I injured myself, my lower back, and some pains, pissing me off. But I'm soldiering on. I'm fighting through. Taking some pills. I'll be good. I'll be good. I wasn't gonna let it stop me from streaming and commentating because I really wanna call Slamboree tomorrow, and I ain't gonna let anything stop me from doing that. Here we go, Kris Statlander, the Galaxy's favorite angel, looking to make her mark, looking to impress, and looking to be one of the best. Look at that ass. Welcome to World Championship, Kris. This is the big leagues, unlike AEW, which is indie wrestling garbage. This right here, WCW, is the home of professional wrestling, where characters, storylines, gimmicks, and wrestling matters.
Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Right, Kris versus Candice. Let's get it on. Candice laying them with those chops and punches and drop kicks. Telling her to stay down already. And this match has just barely begun. Oh, throwing the knee up and down to the right. Going for the cover. One. Of course, so springboard from Candice. She really is looking to send a message. It has been LeRae all throughout this match, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes yet. Oh no, this is Kris's chance. She overpowered Candice there. Oh, she's sitting there. Oh, backdrop. Oh, that's gotta hurt from the edge of the ring. Whatever you guys are doing, I hope you will be joining me for tomorrow afternoon if you live in my area of the world, which will be Sunday afternoon. But if you're not, and if it's Saturday evening or afternoon, I hope you're joining me tomorrow for WCW's first pay-per-view, Slamboree. And what a pay-per-view that is gonna be. In the main event, Bret Hart defending his WCW World Championship against Hulk Hogan. Many say that Bret Hart's win against Hulk Hogan was a fluke. Bret is looking to prove his doubters wrong. Hulk Hogan claims that he was sick during their first match on Nitro, which is the reason why he lost the world title in the first place. And we'll see who's right. Also at Slamboree, we got the Outsiders, Hall and Ash, defending their World Tag Team Championships against the New Day. Rhea Ripley, as I mentioned earlier, is taking on Alexa Bliss for the WCW Women's Championships. Batista and Jim the Anvil Neidhart will settle their differences once and for all in a no-holds-barred match. We also got... oh, backbreaker from Kris! Oh, that's gotta hurt bending the spine like that. We also got the WCW Women's Tag Team Championships. Tamina and Natalya defending their titles against the Iconics. The Iconics defeated the champions last episode of Saturday Night in the main event, and if they were to win, they would face the champions at Slamboree for the championships, and that's exactly what they did. We also got Cody Rhodes taking on Diamond Dallas Page for the WCW United States Championship. This was confirmed this past episode on Thunder, where he defeated Disco Inferno. Oh, bit of a botch there on Kris Statlander's part, giving Candice LeRae the opportunity to fight back, forcing Kris in the corner. Oh, those devastating shots to the face and the chest. Now stomping the chest with her feet. As I was saying, Cody Rhodes defeated Disco Inferno in the main event on Thunder this past week, determine who will face DDP for the United States title. And we also got Chris Jericho defending the television championship against Dean Malenko. So yeah, whatever you do not want to miss Slamboree. It is going to be awesome, and Candice is going for the cover. Chris kicks out. Not a bad opening so far. Chris is showing a lot of guts. But man, that's been, oh, Candice, she looks like she's definitely on the mission. She was going for a submission, but nope. I thought Chris was going to turn the tide, but Candice is in control once more. Neckbreaker. Well, Chris, so far, I am glad that I have signed you with WCW. You are definitely proving your worth. Look at the strength! Just picking up Candice like she was nothing. Man, she is thick. Yeah, so whatever you guys are doing around the world, and is watching this live, or when this episode ends and you're not watching it live, Blue says press! Hope you guys are doing well with yourselves, taking care of each other, staying safe in this crazy messed up world. Oh, nice kick. Kris Statlander on the top rope. What's she going for again? Oh, she didn't connect the first time, but the second time she definitely did. 2. Holy moly! What a win! Welcome to the big leagues, Kris Statlander. I already said that before, but I'll say it again. Welcome to WCW. Congratulations on picking up your first win.
She needed to do and came away with a strong victory. She was so committed to walking out the winner. I'm not sure anything could have stopped her.
Definitely expecting big things from you, and so far you haven't disappointed. That was a pretty competitive match, and you somehow pull out the win. Great job, and we're only just getting started. Oh boy, Big Boss Man and Dominik Mysterio. Big Boss Man, well, we all know what happened to him the last time he was seen, which was on the first episode of Thunder, where he was squashed. He was humiliated against the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh yeah. So now he's taking on Mysterio, Dominik. Dominik took on the Hurricane, I believe, on the first episode of Saturday Night, and he came up short, thinking he was still a hard man because he spent time in prison. Well, gotta get over yourself, buddy. People go to prison all the time. It's not something to be proud of.
What a treat from Cobb County, Georgia. The following contest is scheduled for
The crowd are showing Big Boss Man what they think of him, and it's a loud chorus of boos. They don't like him, and he doesn't like them. So it's a perfect fit. Then again, when you're in this business, Chief J Strongbow once said, and Scott Hall even reacted to this at one time, in this business you can either make friends or make money. What are you going to pick, friends or money? You can do both, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. Big Boss Man ain't looking to have friends. He is here to take names and get that big payday. Here comes Dominik! His father, Rey Mysterio, returned to World Championship Wrestling, or should I say, made his debut in my vision of World Championship Wrestling, taking on Dean Malenko on this week's episode of Thunder. Unfortunately for Rey, though, he came up pretty short against the Master of 1,000 Holds. Oh well, there's always next time, I suppose.
and showed how much he had truly learned from the guidance of his father, Rey Mysterio. Dominik certainly wise beyond his years. He can do things in the ring that sometimes takes others years to learn. I think Dominik Mysterio has all the potential in the world. I agree with you, Cole, and it looks like Dominik's already starting to realize that potential.
I'm actually looking at...
The big man from Cobb County, Georgia.
Ooh, nice chops by Dominik. Those chops and kicks. Ooh, what a slam by the big boss man. Twisting the arm.
And in the other corner is Dominik Mysterio, a young star with a legendary heritage.
Just pounding the little guy. Oh, devastating punch to the gut. Man, Big Boss Man is not happy. He is not happy. He looks so angry with himself. And he's taking it out of Dominik.
If Big Boss Man can keep his focus and bend the rules without breaking them, his opponent will be serving hard time.
Don't forget, in the main event, a huge main event, Sting taking on his former nemesis, Rick Rude. That should be a great match. Ooh, that was a close one. Big Boss Man thought it was over. I thought it was over. I'm sure you guys thought it was over. Body slam. 2. No. Good job, Dominik, just hanging in there. Not many would against a guy like that. But yes, Rick Rude taking on his nemesis Sting, this time as Crow Sting. He's never done that before, but it's a first time for everything. Rick Rude returned to WCW last episode on Saturday night, easily taking out the Hurricane in decisive fashion. And then he came on to Nitro, and he defeated Lex Luger, so now he's back on Saturday night to defeat an old enemy and move up the ladder. He still hasn't told me what championship he wants to go after yet, but I'm sure he will when the time is right. Oh, big reversal indeed. Nice bodies. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And just like that, Big Boss Man picks up a win. He said it redeemed himself on the episode on Thunder of Macho Man. Good job to the big man.
A win as I've ever seen, guys. Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Oh, I got a comment. I got 2 comments. Better check them out. Alright, great job, Big Boss Man. Moving on now. Liv Morgan versus Bayley. Interesting. Hello, James. Liv Morgan and Bayley. Can't wait for this match. Thanks for joining me live. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Liv Morgan's been on quite a roll recently, picking up 2 wins these past few weeks. First with Candice LeRae on the first episode of Saturday Night, and then last week on Saturday Night against Lacey Evans, I believe. I don't know. I can't remember. Can she continue with a winning streak against Bayley? Or will Bayley be the one to kick Liv to the curve?
WWE is her passion, used to wrestle with her brothers in their New Jersey backyard. Liv Morgan has come a long way from those backyard competitions. One of the brightest stars in WWE.
Definitely. One of the brightest stars in WCW. So proud to have her work for me. Here comes Bayley. Many have thought, including myself, that she would be the one to win the Battle Royale this past episode on Nitro to take on the Goddess Elixir at Slamboree tomorrow, but nope. Try as she might, she got eliminated in the end. But oh well, as you say, you pick up your losses and move on. There's always a next time.
And there's also no denying that Bayley has no problem stepping on anyone along the way. Because Bayley thanks herself for all of her accomplishments, and you can't argue with the results. Bayley knows how.
Describe Seth Rollins in one word: awesome. Seth is awesome. He is entertaining, and what's not to love about him? Seriously, he's been on quite a roll recently. His matches with Cody Rhodes is legendary. Especially that Hell in a Cell match they did last year. I mean, with that torn pec, yikes, that was nasty. And Cody must have had a lot of trust with Seth to help him get through it. And kudos to Seth. That match could have been nasty for Cody.
Plenty of superstars take pride in where they come
Ooh,
from.
nice.
Jersey native Liv Morgan is no different. Liv credits her Jersey roots for her grit and attitude in the ring.
Oh, good job.
All of the 201 behind her is what motivates her to never back down.
Backdrop.
You have to respect pride like that. We'll see if Morgan can gain an advantage with her scrappy wrestling style.
Nope. Bayley thought she had an opening there, but it was not meant to be. Liv saw it coming. Oh.
Maybe, just maybe, she'll beat some recognition into her competition here tonight. If we're lucky, maybe. Bayley
second time, slamming her head in the mat.
Instead of being a hypocrite, a talented hypocrite, but still a hypocrite.
Ouch. Liv saw it coming. Slap. Another slap. Slap to the chest now. Kick. Looks like we're doing kicks and slaps. What's she going for here? Oh! Base breaker indeed. 1, 2. Ooh, close one, close one. Could you imagine if it would be over already just like that? Oh my goodness! Is it over already? 1, 2. Oh shit! That was like a burial. Bayley just couldn't muster up any offense or any way to defend herself. So she's 3-0 now. 3-0. Not counting the Battle Royale, of course. She's 3-0 in singles competition. They're looking to move up that ladder and get that title shot. I might need to put her on more on Nitro and Thunder now. I don't think she should be on Saturday nights going forward, because 3-0. That was pretty impressive. Right, fourth match. Dolph Ziggler taking on legendary Cactus Jack. Yes, originally Dolph was going to take on British Bulldog, but now that's been changed and saved for Slamboree. Instead, he's taking on this wild idiot. I say idiot, I say that with respect. I like Foley, he's great, but gosh, even he would say so himself. He was an idiot back then, but hey, he entertained us, and that's what it's all that matters. Here comes the man who thinks he's better than just your ordinary perfect being. He believes he is super perfect. But so far we haven't seen that from Dolph. I mean, he lost against British Bulldog in the first episode of Saturday Night. And then last week he tried to sucker punch and attack British Bulldog after Bulldog defeated after the first match of British Bulldog, but oh, for goodness sake, I forgot who he fought. That's pretty bad on my part, but Dolph Ziggler attacked British Bulldog, thinking he could get revenge. But British Bulldog managed to turn the tide. He says, "Get out of here, fool." And they had a little brawl themselves, but before it had to be broken up, and now I think I made the right decision. Originally it was gonna be right here, but I decided nah, save it for the pay-per-view. I mean, why not? Batista and Jim, they got their own little beef going on, so why not put British Bulldog and Dolph Ziggler at Slamboree? Oh, here comes Cactus Jack. What wild crazy shenanigans is he gonna get up to? He's gonna take Ziggler to the limit. I think he's more than recovered since his last match with Vader. He suffered a devastating power bomb on the mat. And in the main event, we got one more match, and the main event will be the ravishing one, Rick Rude facing Sting. The fans chanting, "Let's go Ziggler." So despite his, why in the hell is there already nearly 3.5 stars? Oh well, whatever, must be a glitch. Snake Eyes. Oh, here goes Cactus, flying elbow. Go for another elbow. Oh, and Ziggler saw it coming. Grapple. Punch to the jaw. 3 punches to the jaw, sending Cactus to the mat. Ooh. Body splash. I don't think you should turn your back on this guy. I mean, Cactus Jack can easily pull off. Nice snap by the so-called super perfect being.
He needs to make sure this is his kind of fight and do things on his terms. Use his hardcore veteran skills, and it's the only surefire way for
a little botch there on Ziggler's part, and that gave Cactus enough time to send him to the mat. Oh, knee to the chest.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Hope you're doing well. Join me for Slamboree tomorrow. It is going to be off the hook. I'm so excited to call it. Cactus goes flying out of the ring. Now we're taking the action to ringside, targeting the ankle. As I was saying, Slamboree tomorrow, you don't want to miss it. So many great matches are coming. Sidewalk Slam. Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, WCW World Title. Outsiders defending their tag titles against the New Day. Alexa Bliss defending her women's title against Rhea Ripley. Cody Rhodes taking on DDP for the US title. Jericho taking on Dean Malenko for the TV title. Batista versus Jim Neidhart in a no-holds-barred match. Ziggler versus British Bulldog. You gotta love it.
Coming back into the ring, back to the action. They need to be aware of a count out right now. Great wherewithal to beat the count. Boom!
Punch to the jaw. And now kick to the kidneys. Ziggler just taunting his opponent right now. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he's picturing Cactus Jack as British Bulldog. Just picturing, imagining what he's gonna do to the big guy come Slamboree. I wonder if British Bulldog will do... Uh-oh, wait. Oh! Will it be enough to keep the Jack down for the freak out? 1, 2. No. No way you can count out Cactus Jack so easily. It's going to take a lot more than that.
Yeah, Jack has to find a response quickly. Vicious right forward.
Swinging neck breaker.
Heading up, he's thinking big.
To the top rope.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
It's gonna be very... That was a complete and utter fail. I don't know where he was looking at. I mean, gosh, what an idiot. So much for being super perfect. Atomic drop. Spike DDT. What are you doing, Jack? He forgot what he was doing there for a moment.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Oh, but uh-oh, power driver. Is it over? 1, 2. No, Cactus can't believe it. He thought he had the match won. Maybe he will now if he does. No, what's he? Dolph Ziggler with those elbow shots to the chest. Oh. So far, Cactus hasn't done a lot of crazy moves, but it doesn't matter, I suppose. The referee wiping a bit of a sweat off his forehead. What are you doing, Cactus? Even he doesn't know what he's doing half the time. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, elbow to the face by Ziggler. Has he got him? No! What a match! This has been great so far. Really loving this. Zigzag! This could be a huge win for Ziggler and sending a message to the British Bulldog. He does! Ziggler wins! Good job. That's a huge win over Cactus Jack. That was definitely a message to the British Bulldog who must be watching either in the back or at home. He is ready to take on his enemy at Slamboree. Maybe he ain't super perfect, but he's half perfect. I don't know. Anyway, main event time. I've been looking forward to this one. I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. Long-time rivals, as I keep mentioning. The ravishing one, Rick Rude, taking on the franchise of the WCW, Sting. First time, too, that Sting and his Crow persona taking on Rick Rude, because normally they fought when Sting was doing his Surfer Sting gimmick with the neon face paint and the tights. I mean, it's not my favorite version of Sting, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I prefer Crow Sting. It's more iconic, and I don't know. I mean, I get it. Sting got over with his personality mainly, and sure, his surface look too. I get it, but he looked like an idiot. This version of Sting it's where it's at. It's why he still keeps using it, because it's more recognizable than his neon surfer look. Here we go. Hit the music! Rick Rude made his return to WCW last episode on Saturday night, easily taking out the Hurricane. Then this past week on Nitro, he took out Lex Luger, and now he's back on Saturday night, looking to pick up another win and extend his undefeated streak by taking out Sting. Rick, you gotta tell me, man, what title you want to go after? WCW title, US title, TV title? I know for a fact you don't want to go after the tag titles. You want to go after the big leagues. Gotta let me know soon, man. Can he extend to 3-0 just like Liv Morgan did a bit earlier? Jeez, I mean, with Liv and Bayley, goodness gracious, Bayley just got slaughtered out there, didn't she? I don't think... Well, hopefully this main event will be better than the main event I booked on Thunder between Cody Rhodes and Disco Inferno. I was expecting that to be at least decent, but that wasn't. It was a squash match. Hopefully this main event won't be a squash and either Sting or Rick Rude won't win so easily. I'm hoping for a bit of back and forth action. Sting has not been seen since Thunder 2 weeks ago, taking out The Miz. To be honest, I'm surprised Ric Flair hasn't tried anything, considering they fought on the first episode of Nitro. Maybe he's got something planned in the shadows, maybe, because Ric Flair hasn't even been seen since then. You can never count out Flair, that's for sure.
He's physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in this big-time match.
Main event time.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight. Eyes like a blazing fire.
Irish whip to the corner. Stomp to the gut. Multiple stumps to the gut. Sending Sting on the mat already. Elbow to the back. Damn. I guess Rick hasn't forgotten the times that... Oh, never mind. Atomic drop. And another one. Sting going for an elbow there, but it was not meant to be. Now body slam. 2. Another body splash. And a stomp. Targeting the and slap to the chest. Ooh, alley-oop. Woohoo! Sting took his eye off the ball and it costed him.
He's taking some good hits. He must have had that scouted.
What the hell was that? Another inverted atomic drop.
And sent right into the corner.
Face first.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Damn. Can Rick muster a comeback? Yes.
Well scattered reversal there.
Power driver already. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Going for the cover. 1. Good officiating by the ref. Noticing Sting with his hand on the bottom rope, and good on Sting too, knowing where he is, saving himself. Gosh, yeah. I'm so glad I decided to go through with this, even though I have a bad lower back, but I wasn't going to let that stop me, because I really want to call Slamboree tomorrow.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a ragdoll here.
Snake eyes. Kick to the face by Sting. Shoulder tackle. Irish whip to the corner again. Another Irish whip. Gonna be going for the Stinger Splash. He does. Scorpion. Oh no, I thought he was going for the Scorpion Deathlock, but he's going for the pin instead. Rick kicks out after the counter 2. Here he goes. Scorpion Deathlock. Is Rick gonna tap out? Is he gonna fight on and try and wiggle his way out of it? That's... I wouldn't want to be in the Scorpion Deathlock with my current back injury. Rick pushes himself up, forcing Sting off. Flying DDT! This is already better than Thunder's main event. Body splash! Is it over? 2. Sting wins! Any hopes or chances for Rick Rude developing an undefeated streak has gone right out the window. Stinger picks up the win. Well, that's it. Not a bad show. Not a bad go home show before Slamboree. And just like that, we're out of time already. Time flies when you're having fun. I certainly had fun. And well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And stay tuned for tomorrow. Whether it's Saturday for you guys or Sunday like for me. Because tomorrow will be Slamboree, the first pay-per-view. It is gonna be awesome. And see you guys then. This is the Ant1.